Good morning. 7th A. We will do 11th question of exercise 5.1. 11th is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Give reasons. Now what is adjacent angle? You know, if they have common vertex and common ray, then they are called adjacent angles. In this question, they have common ray but they don't have common vertex, because angle 1 is there and angle 2 is there. Both vertex are different. So we will write no, they are not adjacent angles because they don't have common vertex. Now 12th question is find the values of angles of x, y and z. In this type of questions we will use two properties, vertical opposite angles and linear pairs. Now look at here, angle x and 55 both are vertical opposite angle, and I told you vertical opposite angles should always equal. So we will write x is equal to 55 degree. But you have to write reason also here, that is vertical opposite angles. First answer is this. This is the value of x. Now we will find next. In next, now we will take here y and 55. Look at here, 55 and y. They are making linear pair. Y and 55, both angles are on a straight line. So y plus 55 degree is equal to 180 degree. You have to write here reason. Why? Because they are making linear pair. You have to find the value. Y to 55 will go there. 55 is there of plus. When it will go there, it will become minus. Now 180 minus 55. What will come? 125 degree. Second answer is 125. Now you have to find the value of z. Now look at here, y and z both are vertical opposite angle. Only this. Y is equal to angle y is equal to angle z. Reason, vertical opposite angle. What is the value of y? 125. So what will be the value of z? It is also 125. So angle z value is 125. Next, second part is, now in this question, look at here, 40 and z both are vertical opposite angles. So angle z is equal to 40 degree because both are vertical opposite angles. We will write here vertical opposite angles. This is the first answer. Now we will check that 40 and y both are making linear pair. 40 and y, both angles are on a straight line. So 40 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. Reason is because they are linear pair. Now find the value of y. 40 0 plus, when it will go there, it is of minus. So y is equal to 140 degree. Now this is the value of y. Now look at here, 40x and 25. They are also making linear pair because three angles are on straight line. So we will write 40 plus x plus 25 is equal to 180 degree. Reason is linear pair. 40 plus 25, 65. Now subtract it. 180 minus 65. So x is equal to 150. This is the value of x. 14th question is name the following pairs of angles. from this figure. Obtuse vertically opposite angles. Now we will check. एक तो वो वर्टिकल अपोजिट होना चाहिए और ऑब्ट्यूज मीन्स मोर देन 90 डिग्री होना चाहिए. ठीक है. नाउ वी विल चेक. Here if we will take angle AOD, this angle, and angle BOC, this angle, both are vertical and both are obtuse, means more than 90 डिग्री है. देखो इनकी मेजरमेंट आप देख लीजिए यहाँ से. So that is angle AOD and angle BOC. Okay. Now next, you have to write adjacent complementary angles. Adjacent मतलब जो साथ साथ हो, common vertex और common ray, and complementary means the sum of both angles should be 90 degree. Now look at here. This side, look at here. It is 90 degree, and angle AOE, this angle, or you can say angle EOA, and this angle AOB, both are adjacent angles, and when we will add both angles, the sum will be 90 degree because it is complete 90 degree. So pair is angle EOA and angle AOB. Now third angle is equal supplementary angle. Equal means दोनों एंगल सेम होने चाहिए. सप्लीमेंट्री मीन्स सम शुड बी 180. तो इट विल इक्वल कब होगा? देन 90 प्लस 90 इज इक्वल टू 180. दोनों एंगल्स 90 के होने चाहिए. सो व्हाट इज द इक्वल सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल? एंगल इफ आई एम रविंग दिस नाउ, इफ एंगल दिस and angle this, angle BOE, it is of 90 degree, and angle EOD, it is of also 90 degree. Both are equal and both are supplementary because 90 plus 90 180. So its answer is angle BOE and angle EOD. Next is unequal supplementary angle. Unequal means sum should be 180 but unequal. जरूरी नहीं है वो दोनों 90 हो, अलग अलग मेजरमेंट भी हो सकती है. So what will be? That is, look at here, EOA. Just wait, I will rub this. Now EOA, this angle, and EOC, this angle. One is big, one is small. Both are unequal, and they are both angles are on straight line. It means it is supplementary angle. So there is angle EOA and angle EOC. Next, last part is adjacent angles that do not form a linear pair. Means they should be adjacent, common vertex, common ray, but they do not form linear pair. But उनका sum 180 नहीं होना चाहिए. They will not. They are not on straight line. Okay. Now we will find that both angles. That will be AOB, this angle, and AOE, this angle. AOB, AOE, both are adjacent, common vertex, common ray, and the sum of both angles, it is 90 degree, not linear pair, not 180. So angle AOB and angle AOE. Class, now next topic is angles made by a transversal. these all rules of angles we will use in exercise 5.2. Angles made by a transversal line on parallel lines. Now you know parallel lines. The lines do not meet. They are called parallel lines. Okay, so parallel lines never intersect to each other. Now what is transversal line? When a line intersect two parallel lines or cutting two parallel lines, then that line is called transversal line. एक लाइन जो दो पैरेलल लाइंस को कट करती है, that line is called transversal line. I am giving name. This is L, this is A, and this is B. L is falling on the two parallel lines. Okay, so L is the transversal line. Now, there are some angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, and angle 8. Now, let us assume they are angles that are forming on the two parallel lines. First is interior angles. Now, what are interior angles? Those angles who are coming inside two parallel lines. इन दो parallel lines के जो बीच में आ रहे हैं, those angles are called interior angles. Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. Those angles are called interior angles. And exterior angles, the angles who are coming outside of the parallel lines, they are called exterior angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, and angle 8. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, and angle 8. Now next is corresponding angles. What are corresponding angles? When two angles are on the same side of transversal, but one is outside and one is inside, then they are called corresponding angles. Okay, like angle 3 and angle 7. Angle 3 is interior and angle 7 is exterior, and both angles are on the same side of transversal. 3 is that side, 7 is also that side. So one is interior and one is exterior. So both angles should be corresponding angles. Angle 3 and angle 7. And remember one thing, corresponding angles should be always equal. Okay, I am writing here end. Now, there is another pairs of corresponding angle. Angle 4 and angle 8. Both are corresponding angle because one is interior and one is exterior, and both are same side of transversal line. And if they are corresponding angles, then their values should be equal. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. So here angle 4 and angle 8 also corresponding angles. Another pair is there. Angle 1 and angle 5. Both are on the same side of transversal. One is exterior and one is interior. So next pair is angle 1 and angle 5. Next pair is angle 2 and angle 6. Both are on the same side. One is exterior and one is interior. Angle 2 and angle 6. Remember, corresponding angles always equal to each other. ठीक है? Now next is alternate interior angles. Alternate means जो cross करते हैं, and interior means जो who are coming inside the parallel lines. So here is angle 3 and angle 6. Both are alternate interior angles. They are crossing to each other and both are coming inside two parallel lines. So they are interior. So first pair is angle 3 and angle 6. Next pair is 4 and 5. Both are alternate and both are interior angles. So angle 4 and angle 5. And remember one thing, alternate interior angle also equal to each other. Okay, angle 3 is equal to angle 6 and angle 4 is equal to angle 5. Next is alternate exterior angle. Same alternate cross. Exterior means the angles who are outside of the parallel lines. Like angle 1 and angle 8. Both are alternate and both are exterior. So angle 1 and angle 8. Next is angle 2 and angle 7. Angle 2 and angle 7. They are also equal. Next, interior angles on the same side of transversal line, or we can call another name of these angles is co-interior angles. Now, interior angles on the same side of transversal. This is the transversal line. Same side means if I am taking 3 and 5, both are interior, so or they are on the same side. So these are the co-interior angles, interior angles on the same side of transversal. And next pair is 4 and 6 also. They are also co-interior angles. And what is the property of co-interior angles? Their sum should be 180 degree. Yeah, I am writing here, sum is 180 degree in co-interior angles. It means angle 3 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 and angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180. Now next is vertical opposite angle. We did this earlier also, vertical opposite angles. I am telling one more time. Angle 1 and angle 4 are vertical opposite angle. Angle 2 and angle 3 are vertical opposite angle. Angle 5 and 8 vertical opposite angle. And angle 6 and 7 vertical opposite angle. And vertical opposite angles are equal. Okay, linear pairs also we did earlier. Angle 1 and angle 2, linear pair means sum should be 180 angles on the straight line. Angle 1 and angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4, angle 1 and angle 3, angle 2 and angle 4, here angle 5 and angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8, angle 5 and 7, and last is 6 and 8. In a linear pair, sum should be 180 degree. So these are the linear pairs. Learn these all angles. Then we will do exercise 5.2 in next module. Class, this is homework. You have to do question 13 fill-ups in book of exercise 5.1.